hell. I got uh we gotta listen. Let me explain something to you. People out here. I gotta watch what I say because I'm tired of getting my channels taken down and copyright strike. So I'm gonna be PG-13 with what I got to say. So we got this dude by the name of Mary Howe, right? He's a coon. He's a bootlicker. He's a shoe shiner. He's a shoe spitter for white people, right? And this is why I try to tell people, black Americans, this is why this is why people get mad at Tariq Nasheed. But Tariq Nasheed is not wrong. You have a lot of black people that are from the Caribbean, that are from Africa, that are from other Latin America, and they have been conquered by their oppressors. They are at the point where they are at the feet of their oppressors, where they worship their oppressors. Picture white people and then picture a dog being pet. That is Africans in the black Caribbeans. So now, let me explain something to you. In black America, we have those black people with those mindsets. The difference between black Americans is we call them out. And this is why I try to tell people that black people are only, that word really only applies to black American. Every other race, every other black people around the planet, they're Nigerian, they're this, they're that. Or when it comes to their country, they rep in this tribe. Black Americans, we're the only ones that's saying we're black. Jamaicans ain't repping being black. Everywhere else, all the black people, everywhere else, they identify with nationalism before color. Black Americans are the only ones saying, yo, we black power, this, that, and the third. We're the ones rotting. It's the reason why Marcus Garvey was not successful in the Caribbean. He had to come to America. And most people get confused that they think Marcus Garvey just came here and started organizing. What they don't know is black Americans was already organized. Because of the system in this country. This is why we think different in this country. This is why I never realized how proud I am to be a black American. I never, and even though I'm not full black American, I understand that one side of my family, one is Caribbean. My mom's side, one is Caribbean, Afro-Caribbean, one is Afro-Latino. But you know, and my dad's side is FBA. Now, of course, my grandmom's side have been here since the 1900s. My great-great-grandparents was ignorant. I mean, not ignorant, immigrants. Now, what people don't understand about immigrants, they knew they couldn't make it in their own, survive in their own country, and have successful black countries in their own country. So they fled their countries to go to the U.S. or the UK. Right? So they left their countries to go live amongst white folks. That's why I go so hard on the quote-unquote British people, black Brits. That's why I go so hard on them. That's why, because they are sellouts, just like the Africans that will risk drowning in water or becoming a piece of property in a North African country just to go to a white neighborhood. I mean, a white country. Instead of taking that same energy and overthrowing their government and putting their political leaders to test. America is a country that went through so many wars. America is a country that went all around the planet to set things up to become this country that it is today. Now, this ain't saying black Americans don't have issues. But now, what I'm saying in this video is these coons, these bootlickers. Now, we have them in our own country, in America, like the dude Obsidian Ali. Obsidian Ali is a so-called educated black man who's a loser, who nobody knows in the city. Nobody cares about him in his town, in his neighborhood. You can't go anywhere in Philadelphia and say where he's from and say, hey, do you respect Obsidian Ali? No. He's not George Macon. George Macon is a real black man. Obsidian Ali is a loser. That's just the facts. That's just the facts. Obsidian Ali wouldn't even run around the streets of Philadelphia saying what he say. Because he knows that a 13-year-old would blow this man's, will put him way in the ground. Obsidian Ali is a coward, is the punk that got beat up in school by the thugs because he was too coward to defend himself. So, we don't have to get into Obsidian Ali because black Americans, we already know what he is. Like I said in my one video, he's a pet dog for Justpearlythings. He's a pet dog for the white man or white woman, right? He's a good puppet. You see that? Us black Americans, we address suckers like Mumia Obsidian Ali. And we put them in a place and tell them where they need to be at. Right? So, this loser, Amiri Howe, is talking about he wants to intellectually defend Justpearlythings. He want all the smoke to defend her and say, oh, we need to have open conversations for this, that, and the third. Listen, we not, in black America, in the UK, y'all coons, y'all can tap dance with all the white folks y'all want. We're not y'all. We are different. Respectfully. Y'all coons over there. Y'all coons over there in the Caribbean and that fled to the UK, y'all are coons. Y'all are black people that, to me, really, when you look at a doormat, right? Y'all are the doormat to the white folks, to me. I don't have no respect for you people. And let me watch what I say because I don't want to get cursed, flagged and all that. Because they would consider this, quote unquote, hate speech. But it's not. It's not. I'm just keeping it a buck. Y'all literally are doormats to those folks over there, to white folks in the UK. To me, in my eyes. And if you know what a doormat is, when you walk in on a doormat, you step, no matter how dirty, you wipe your feet on it, and then you go in the house. That's who y'all are. I have no respect for y'all. Y'all fled y'all countries to go kiss these colonialist buttocks. There's nothing intellectual about you. Not one thing. So now, you're mad at Oshay Duke Jackson because you want to have a conversation with Justpearlythings just to have a difference of opinion. Homie, there's no difference of opinion. Shorty said slavery wasn't that bad. She's on there with a quote unquote white supremacist, whatever you want to call them, and have a conversation saying slavery ain't that bad. You can't, it's nothing. I don't care what I don't have to listen to an hour. I don't even have to listen to Kanye West got flack from saying slavery was a choice. And Kanye West clarified it in the video saying slavery, he was talking about mental slavery, not slavery. But to say slavery wasn't that bad, that ain't, especially you coming from a Caribbean island where butt broken took place. Although it happened a lot in the Caribbean, it also happened here in America, where the slave masters would rape the males. We talking about slavery, most people, where the slaves would be forced to sleep with their own sisters just so they could produce strong babies that could become good product. Now, maybe you guys need to become you talk about intellectualism. Now, if you're not intellectual enough to know that slavery is bad, at this point, you deserve to be you should jump in the water full of sharks and get ate by sharks. Now, as I'm saying that actually happened during slavery.